their mental. They protecting, whatever it is they feel like they should be protected. However, which is not a problem, but what I feel is that you dating and you're being protective, and then you expect the next person to be vulnerable and open with you. To me, that just don't work. How can I protect myself and expect the other person to not protect themselves? So now I'm saying, oh, you gotta show me that you interested. You gotta show me that I'm not the only person texting you. But you're not texting me. You're not asking me how's my well-being. You're not checking for me the way you want me to check for you. And that in itself is never gonna work.
People don't even know how to talk these days.
It's never gonna work, because if you're not being open with me to the point where I feel like, all right, cool, this is somebody who I can show my interest in, and the person is showing their interest in me at the same time.
I can't even get past.
If that's not happening, then what are we doing?
Fuck.
We wasting each other's time then, if that's the case.
Exactly.
Oh, I don't let people come to my house. Oh, I don't call people. I know you busy. I know you might have things to do. Yeah, I don't like to be a menace to people. I don't want to be a burden. So suppose I felt the same way and I thought the same way, then we would never speak then. If I'm the only person that's doing the reaching out, I'm the only person that's doing the driving to you.
Yeah.
I'm the only person that's saying, yo, let's go get a drink later. I'm the only person doing all of these things. Then what's keeping really us together? Just me? Because if it's just me, then we can forget about that, because I got pride too. I got value too. So if I feel like you're not valuing my time that I'm taking out, whether it's even
from October
what's
to
up,
December,
how you been today, how was your day, whether it was I'm in the middle of the week, text, how's your week going so far? If I'm the only person doing that, then what's keeping us together? Just that. So that means if I stop, this goes to the wayside then.
Pretty much. That's how I felt.
Because the way my pride is set up and the way I value myself, it ain't gonna be too much of this. Because by the second or third time, I feel like I gotta tell you, yo, what's up? I ain't hear from you all week. What's going on? It's a wrap. And if you okay with that, then you're gonna find yourself in a cycle, because ain't nobody out here wanna act like or feel like I'm chasing a person.
Exactly.
Nobody. I don't care who it is. And most of the dudes that do that chase game, it's a different type of game that you ain't even really ready for, that you think you might be ready for, but you're not. Because the dude that's playing that game with you, that's gonna play that I'm chasing her game, his game is different. His game is, when I smash this, she gonna feel stupid, because that's when I'm gonna stop texting her. Now you done gave away your buns, and now the lack of interest is gone, because his agenda was, I gotta smash. Because that's what the game turns into after a while. If I like you and you like me, and I'm the only one showing interest, and you're not showing any at all, I don't get no texts, I don't get nothing, I don't get none of that from you. Now, the immature man that has time on his hands to play that game with you, his game is now, oh, she thinks she the shit. Oh, she think I'm a chaser. Yeah, I am. I'm a chaser, and I'm a gut her like a fish. And after I gut her, let's see if the tables turn or not. Because after I gut, now I got the upper hand. So, is that the game that wants to be played?
dudes want
I'm telling you,
us to chase them.
and I'm telling you from my perspective as a man. I'm not speaking for every man, but one thing I know is the dudes that I be around, the dudes that I talk to, or the dudes that I grew up with, this is what we speak on. The dudes that they be like, yo, bro, yo, what happened to Shorty? I don't know, son. Shorty don't be hitting me. You gonna hit her up? Nah, I'm hitting her up. Fuck you think? Shorty acting like she. And then we back to ground zero. We back to zero again.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said, "What does gut her mean?" Facts. So when you play these games, so dating with purpose to me is everything. Because first of all, I don't feel like I should be entertaining you if I don't feel like you could potentially be my girl one day. That's just how I look at it. I'm not going to just see a chick and want to smash her just because she's sexy or just because she's pretty or just because she got a good sense of humor. No, it's got to be a plethora of things. It's got to be a unit that makes me say, you know what? I like Shorty. I might cuff that one day. The forum is wide open, so anybody can speak. So you ain't gotta ask. Just send the request, and I'll add you to this conversation. Because the more mature you get and the more older you get, the lower your tolerance is, and your tolerance grows very thin for bullshit. Exactly. So at the end of the day, I can't be in a conversation with a chick that might be a turn off to me, or the way she talks is a turn off, and I'm just like, yeah, I'ma smash this. After I smash this, I'm off that. I don't have that in me no more. Anybody who I'm talking to is got to be, you know what?
Substance.
I might want to cuff this one day. If shit continue going good, I might cuff that. I might cuff it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you telling me straight up, yo, listen. And most of the time when women say that shit don't even be true anyway. You know, you first meet a girl and you like, yo, you know, kind of feeling you. Oh, I'm not trying to be in no relationship, right? I'm just out here having fun. I'm just chilling. I don't even want no man. That shit be cap.
Mm-hmm.
Capacity.
People getting too old for that shit. Exactly.
Because as soon as they start feeling feelings, all of a sudden, that whole agenda changed. Now I want to be your girl. Who's that? Who's that you talking to? Like, what's up? Why she keep calling your phone? What? I thought you didn't want to be wifed. I thought we was just having fun. What happened? See, that's that tough role that they be playing. That tough role, like, yeah, I'm just out here, you know, I just got out of something. I ain't even trying to be in nothing. Like, I just like you. I feel like, you know, we could just be friends. We could just smash whenever. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go out, have a good time. Let's not play them games like we friends, but you want wife benefits. Something got to happen. Because, like I said, anybody who I lay down with, even if, let's say, she have a baby, I gotta be prepared for that. I don't want a chick that I do not want to have a child with, or I know I cannot tolerate this girl in my life for 21 years. Why am I gonna risk laying down with this person? The all about a smash shit that's young boy vibes, and I know. Trust me, ladies, I know there's a lot of grown ass men still with kid mentalities.
There's men that I've talked to that's fucking 50 years old. They're older and they fucking immature as fuck. Trust me.
Women that act like girls.
And there's a lot of old men over 40 that act like boys. immature as fuck. Yeah, I think so. Go on my fucking
And
dating
those are the
app
people who a lot
inbox.
of times you get caught up with. Get caught up with a lot of the. She pretty. She sexy. She a freak. She know how to smash. But she's childish as hell. And for some reason, within our minds, we feel like we gonna fuck the maturity into them. I'ma fuck some discipline into her. I'ma fuck the class into her. If that's what you thinking, you're nuts. And you need to be evaluated. Cause ain't nobody fucking nothing into nobody except for a baby. Or some clap or something. Ain't nobody gonna get dick down and wake up and be like, oh my God, I feel so renewed. I feel like cooking today. I feel like looking for a better job. Oh my God, I feel like, you fucked me so good that I'm just going to go enroll in school again. No, it's not happening. You know what? You fucked the breakfast into me. I'm gonna go make some eggs and bacon and waffles. No, that's gotta be within. That's gotta be something that is in you to want to do. Nobody's smashing nothing into nobody. Oh, he's such a good man. I'm gonna put this pussy on him. Watch he get up and want a job.
The transverse fracture and numerous contusions, I'd say he fell from somewhere high up.
Tomorrow ask you for a cash app so he could buy a 3.5. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna get up tomorrow and ask you, are you using your car today? He's gonna drive his car with a suspended license from a ticket since 1998 that he ain't paid yet. He gonna risk it and go home with no insurance on his shit. That's what he gonna do.
You want to be of use? Tell your people they can help with the search.
I mean, when you forward over here on this platform, you're going to get it straight, no chaser. It is what it is. Let's try to open this phone line, this request line again. Let's go again, man. Let's see. Hi.
Hello.
What's up?
Nothing much. I'm here. Hi, everybody.
What's going on? I like your hairstyle. I like that.
Thank you. Thank you. It's easier.
Got the little, huh?
No, I'm saying thank you. Thank you. It's easier. Like, to have low hair.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you can just throw on a lace front and you ready.
I mean, if it's cold outside, that's why I wear as a hat. But I don't wear lace fronts. It's too much. It's too much. The glue,
You said as
all
a
that.
hat?
Mm-hmm.
You said as a hat?
Most definitely. As a hat. Listen, I will go into the office. And they be like, so you ain't get your hair cut, huh? Nope. Got my hat on. Have on the wigs.
So what's your name, by the way? What's your name? How you doing?
My name is Ramona.
Ramona. Okay. Ramona sounds like one of them names that gave trouble back in the days.
Most definitely.
You from New York?
No, I'm not. I'm actually from Connecticut.
Connecticut. Bridgeport or Hartford or Stamford?
In between Hartford and Stamford.
Okay.
Neither town, neither city.
You still in Connecticut right now? Is it snowing still?
I have no idea, but it snowed like all day. Kids definitely still have a delay tomorrow, so most likely it's gonna snow again.
God bless y'all soul.
God bless New England.
Listen, I like my 4 seasons. I can't do it.
I like Four Seasons too, but I'm tired
I'm
of
I'm over
I'm
that
tired of
shit.
that
It's
putting
not.
salt down and shoveling snow and
No.
shoveling your car out. I'm over that.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
I get somebody else to do that. I'm not
Yeah.
even gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, people
Okay.
work and need to be paid their services, and I'ma support it. Is that simple? People have plows. People have like shoveling companies. Like, come on, like
Shoveling. Okay. Okay.
no, it's like facts.
Snow
Like
plow.
they'll be here for 15 minutes, everything clear tops.
God bless them. So let's get into the conversation now. You in a relationship?
No, I'm not.
When was your last relationship?
Long time.
I think it ended like 3 or 4 months ago.
Wow, that's recent.
Oh yeah.
That was that. I ain't going into the new year with your bullshit.
Actually, so yeah, that too. But it was even no. I was dating somebody for like a year, and I felt like the same communication issues we were having in the very beginning. A year later, like you're still the same person, even though you say you want to change. And I'm being patient, and patience is not my strong suit. But you know, after a year, you're still the same person. You're not progressing.
So basically, you saying that you saw some things that needed to be fixed, and you thought it was gonna be fixed by then.
So here's the thing, right? So I'm a firm believer in healing, right? And that is a personal responsibility, right? So everybody has their own stuff, childhood stuff, relationship stuff. You know, once you're 30 plus, everybody has their own stuff, but it's your stuff, right? So how you show up in a relationship, responsibility. There's only but so much your partner can do to be like, hey, so I noticed that this is your reaction every time we have a discussion or something's coming up, you shut down. Like, okay, I can understand that might be a trauma response. What are some ways that I could support you in making communication easier? Like, what is your communication style? How could, if we are in a disagreement, what's the best approach? Right? Nice. You know, some people might need some time. Like, okay, like some people like, okay, this is an issue. I need, you know, a walk. I need to think about what I'm feeling, process my emotions.
Somebody in the comments said, once I hear healing, I'm out.
Listen, and that's okay. And that's okay, because everybody has their own perception of life. Like, some people feel like some people hide behind the terminology, and there's some people who actually do it.
So let me ask you this: have you been dating since then? Since you broke up? Why not? You're not over the situation yet, or you just feel like you need to heal after that, or what?
Honestly, I just feel like it's not even necessarily healing. I just feel like in the area and where I live,
no potentials. Nowhere.
Potentials like people, you know, aren't really single. So you know, you have people that's married, or you have people that's like, you know, got a girlfriend, a baby mother, 2 sweethearts, and all this other stuff going on. So it's like, yeah.
So let me ask you. So let me ask you a question, because this is something that I've heard women say. I've heard women say that they'd rather date a married man than to have a single
travel love,
because it's like it's not that much pressure on them, and you know they ain't got to worry about certain things and all of that.
Here's what I would say to that. That's cool. I'm not gonna knock nobody for feeling that way. But also, that how is that dating with intentionality? Because at the end of the day, if you're busy dating somebody who's married, and you know it goes on a year, 2 years, are you still dating? Are you actively dating? Are you dating with the intention to find your husband?
Well, most in what I've heard, most of those women that are dating married men, they doing their own thing on the side too. So they have a situation with this married man, but they also out doing their own thing, I guess.
Welcoming her to our home.
I think
From people usually start with hello.
once you get to a certain point in life, like that's a little bit messy.
All right.
It's a little bit messy.
They sell in
So
front.
let me ask you this. With the percentage rate of men versus women, do you feel like it's only right to be with a man that is, that you might have to share? Because there's less men than women in society.
There are less men, yes, but I feel like it's to each his own. Like if you're comfortable doing that, then do that. I'm not gonna knock nobody. For me personally, I'm at a point in my life where no, I'm not sharing. Like I'm not doing all of that. I'd rather be by myself. Like I'm good. Like I don't have to worry about no crazy ass energy from the person I'm dealing with, their spouse, the side chick, the sweetheart, the person he met last week Tuesday because he liked new pussy. Like I just can't. I can't. Like it's too much. Like I just can't. Like I personally can't do that.
So why aren't you dating now?
I'm gonna be honest.
You said it's just because of the neighbor, just because of the area you live in?
The area I live in, right? So I don't really go anywhere to meet anyone. I'm a single mom. I go to the office 2 days a week. Everybody in my office I know already. Like it's predominantly women. I'm not dating them. and then when I'm gonna meet them in the grocery store, I'll be honest, I don't even go to the grocery store like that. I got Instacart, so I'm going nowhere to meet anybody.
Oh, dude, not the Instacart. Yeah, you don't even go grocery shopping.
To the grocery store to be like,
So you haven't dated
nice
so you haven't dated anyone since you got out of that relationship?
No, I've had people like try and talk to me and stuff like that, but I would tell them like, listen, you're not my type, because I also have like a type. I haven't.
What's your type?
Anyone I'm like, I'm not gonna waste no one's time. Like I'm not. If you're not my type, I'm not gonna say okay, let's go on a date. Like nigga, I'm not hungry. Like I'm straight. And I don't think everyone has the same
dating app
of,
is rubbish.
Of dating.
For real.
What's my type?
I'm just curious to know what your type is.
Someone who's emotionally intelligent, someone who's available not just physically but mentally, spiritually, financially. The struggle of is real. Someone who knows the difference between honest communication, transparency. Like people say communication all the time, but there's different ways of communication. Like you could be honest with somebody and you could leave out, very imperative details. Like I could tell you a story.
Go ahead. I'll say what I have to say after
story.
Tell me the story first, and then I'll tell you what I was going to say.
I can tell you a story, and I can leave out details that I wouldn't feel that is important, but you might might think that they're important, but because I left them out, it's like, okay, well, why you leave them out? Mm-hmm. It's just that simple.
Yeah, well, a lot of people do that. They conveniently leave things out to prove their point or to make a valid point. A lot of people do that, which to me is bullshit. Because I feel like if you can't tell the whole story, then why tell it? You know what I'm saying? So what I was gonna say, I believe that dating today, a lot of people want what they can't give. I believe that there's people that are not financially stable that want to be with somebody that's financially stable. There's people that is not emotionally there and they want somebody that's emotionally there. There's people that don't want to give what they want for themselves. And that's, to me, that's where majority of the problem comes from.
I agree with that 1,000%. Of course. There's some people who don't do any type of self-reflection. So,
yeah.
If you can't reflect and see where you've been problematic if at any at all, like, that is a problem.
Happy 2024, sis. What's going on?
Same to you.
much, just trying to stay warm in this freeze in Houston.
Oh my gosh, it's freezing in Atlanta. I'm like, yo, I might have to move to the next state over. What's going on? I left New York for that reason.
You moving to Miami?
I'm trying to tell you, it was like 27 degrees today down here. I was like, what?
Shit, it was 20 here. I said, whoa, I didn't move to Houston for this. I didn't move here for this.
So how you doing, Goddess Ayana? How you been?
I've been wonderful. 2024 has been great for me already.
I'm loving it. That's what's up. I saw you in the comments.
Oh yeah.
Say something about sharing. What was that about?
Oh, you know me. I'm poly. So, and when I say poly, I have to be clear now because poly is gone rampant. I'm polygynous.
Yeah, because a lot of people hear the word poly and they think threesome all day. That's what they think.
And that's why I have to stop saying poly and just say polygynous now because I don't want that type of rap. But people that know me know I've been polygynous for a while. But sis, I respect your points. By the way, I was listening to what you were saying. I respect your points. But nah. I'm into polygyny. A man dealing with multiple wives. Married. You feel me?
That's a family community. Right. That's a unit. That's different. Right. Support is different in that network.
So you into that?
No, but I understand it. I understand it thoroughly. Like, I can see how it could be beneficial for those who are comfortable and that's what they want. I mean, it's different when you're sharing a husband and y'all all wives versus this man is up and down Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday with Sally, Susie, and Carrie Ann. Like, that's different.
So Jai Yankee, that's how I feel about it, man. Like he just said something in the comments. I like a lot of people hear polygamy or they hear that word poly and they feel like, oh, it's lit. I get to have two wives and I get to sleep with two women. But what I hear is I got to deal with two attitudes. I got to deal with two opinions. I got to deal with two cycles going on in my house. I got to deal with a lot. So for me, I mean, yeah, you see the whole, and it's not really like that. I know a lot of poly people that don't have sex all at the same time.
Mm-hmm. I hate that you associate, dating multiple women or dealing with multiple women as a headache and like dealing with psychopaths.
No, I didn't say a headache.
Well, you said psychopaths, dealing with psychopaths.
No, I didn't say psychopath either. I didn't say psychopath.
He said you have to deal with their cycles.
Cycles, like period.
Menstrual cycles.
Menstrual cycles.
Menstrual cycle, not cycles. Because first of all, if you're a psycho, you don't belong in my house. Hence the reason why I live by myself. So let's go.
Right. I would agree with that. But I feel like if you're dealing with responsible women, I don't feel like I'm crazy on my side. I feel like if you're healthy, if you're eating well, if you're balanced, then you're less likely to deal with like the hormonal mood swings that a cycle would bring. But also, if you're dating women that had a lot of balance in their life, so they had strong male figure, strong female figure, they're less likely to be up and down emotionally, just because they had that balance. But I feel like Black women are so amazing that we, when you get healthy Black women together, it's nothing but beautiful vibes, beneficial energy, structure, especially if you're dealing with a good man who's going to structure things. You just fall in line and, it can be beautiful. One of my best relationships was a poly relationship, if you will. We weren't married, but, my boyfriend had another girlfriend and it was so beautiful. She became my best friend. Even after I broke up with him, me and her remained very close. And I felt like that was one of the most beautiful relationships I was in because there was another woman there. And because me and her could get along so well. And we were great friends. Like we just had a blast, you know what I mean? I just see the benefits. I mean, if anyone knows me,
so I gotta ask. Sorry to cut you off, but I gotta ask this question because you made it sound like that was like the best thing. It was so beautiful. It was great. We had why is it no longer happening?
Decided to add a white woman on there, and you know how I feel about that. We were so cool. Like he hit me up this was when I was 21.
He don't know who Ayana is. He don't know who Ayana is because you ain't gonna add no white woman to this equation.
Yeah. He didn't. He know now. But he didn't know then. You know, and that was before my super wokeness. I just grew up a certain way. My father was one of the first black children to be integrated to a school in Oklahoma, and I've heard too many stories. My daddy didn't play that, so
don't you bring none of them white boys over here.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. So I couldn't bring a white wife. You feel me? Like that's yeah.
So he wanted to bring a white tea.
Snow bunny.
White tea.
He wanted to bring a white tea. Yeah.
Well, I was actually in another country. So at the time, I was still living with my parents. I was like 19, 20 years old, living in South Korea as a dependent under my parents. So I lived with my parents, even though I was with him often. We went to Thailand for a month. And when I came back, you know, my sister girlfriend was just like, you know, he brought a white girl home. I said, oh, sis, say less. That's all that had to be said.
Well, suppose she just told you that just to get you out the equation.
No, definitely not. Like I said, me and her.
She was like, I'm tired of this shit.
Moving in with her. I ended up moving in with her.
Okay.
For a short time. Like, no, I'm telling you, we was mad close. We was mad. She stayed with him. I couldn't deal with that. Majah, at this point, you know, I'm not dealing with that. I don't like I like to be around my people. So, you know, rather than be in an uncomfortable situation, I just removed myself. And when I say it was the best, it was like the easiest, it was the funnest, but we weren't all living together. You feel me? So it might have been different if we were living together. I feel like it still would have been a really awesome relationship, but we didn't have a lot of like toxicity or anything. It was just like, this is my boundary. I don't play that, and this is the end. And I just moved on. So
so let's hold on. Hold on, you taking over my show. What the hell you doing? She just jumped into she jumped into Oprah mode on me just now. So how long have you been in that situation? So let's get to the topic at hand. We're speaking on dating in 2024. We're speaking on, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? What's the challenges that you face when you're dating in this current time? You know, is it beneficial? Is it not beneficial? What do you feel?
It's absolutely beneficial when you want to have a family. Is it difficult? Yes, but it's beneficial when you find your person. I think some of the biggest challenges that we face is that most of our people have trauma. So you have to find people that have the same trauma level as you or have an understanding of the trauma that you've been in. Me personally, I grew up in a 2-parent household. My parents are still married and very successful. So for me, it's very hard to date somebody who doesn't have both parents or who didn't have both parents growing up, whether they're in the house or not. If you didn't have both parents, I'm not going to understand some of them traumas. I don't understand certain abandonment issues. So it's hard for me to navigate, that type of thing. So I just feel like date on your trauma level as long as y'all are both trying to heal, and, do your due diligence. But I think that our people are amazing. We're just very hurt. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of our people are just really hurt. Like, let's be real. We're constantly, like, we can be healthy. We can be mentally healthy and still society, Instagram, social media, the news, we're constantly being beat down by the people who run the society right now.
Not only are we beat down, but everything that we do is magnified.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Things that happen in other communities they don't speak on, but when it comes to our community, it's got to be talked about. And there's another one shot in this area. Talk about this. That shit going on over there too. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna hear about it. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying, but I also understand that a lot of people do not recognize their trauma. A lot of people will see yours and don't see their own. You know what I'm saying? They quick to point yours out. Oh, you this, you that, you going through this, you got issues with this, but do you see yours?
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the biggest problems that we have when it comes to dating today. Everybody feels like I've been celibate for 8 months, therefore I'm healed. No, you have to actually do the work. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta examine yourself. And I think that's what a lot of people do not do. A lot of people do not examine themselves. Like, for example, like I said, most people that you would date today, if you speak to them and say, yo, so what happened to your last 3 relationships? It's always because of the last person. It was never, yeah, he did this, but I also, contributed by doing this, or, I very seldom hear that. Very seldom. It's always the other person. Oh, that nigga was a cheater. Oh, my baby father was this. Oh, he was abusive. Oh, he was that. He was this. He was that. They're not gonna tell you, yeah, I used to put my hands on him and then he finally cracked me because he couldn't take it no more, So I understand it, you know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things that I do acknowledge, that people don't acknowledge their own trauma.
Yeah, I think that people that have a hard time self-reflecting often project their own issues onto their partner. So it's like they're seeing themselves, and they might have such a huge problem with that type of energy within themselves, but won't recognize it, refuse to see it because they feel like, oh, I'm flawed. And this is one thing I tell our people is like, yo, dive into your flaws, because a lot of times the shit that you do that's toxic, you did at one time to protect yourself. A lot of people, let's say, push people away and quick to cut people off because they're afraid of abandonment. They were abandoned when they were younger. So before you can hurt me, I'm going to hurt you, or I'm going to just get out of the situation before. And so, we will see those things in other people. Oh, you quick to cut somebody off, but so are you. You're quick to set this boundary. Oh, but so are you. You're quick to call me out on this and this and that, but so are you. And so, I just want for our people to, at least appreciate that the toxicity within themselves was once a way to love themselves and protect themselves. But you can let go of that toxicity now. You don't have to keep those barriers up that you did when you were younger to protect yourself.
Well, a lot of people walk with it. They got it in their luggage. They like, yeah, I'm gonna leave this relationship, but I'm also gonna keep on.
You're alive.
All right. Hey, sis.
ASAP, what's up?
How you doing? It's all good.
I'm good, baby. What's going on?
I'm just glad you ain't answered with your buns out like the lady did it a couple days ago. She had her buns out. She was bugging. But anyway, how you doing? What's good? I'm glad. I feel like I got 3 different people from 3 different worlds here right now, and I'm gonna love this conversation right now. So talk to me, baby. How you doing?
I'm doing real well. I'm from Harlem, and I just first
Harlem World.
Harlem World all day. Big up Majah, because listen, you are a very blessed person. You got me through some dark times. So I love you. Much love to you. But
love
I got married when I was 19 years old. I converted to Islam when I was 14. So in my religion, we don't really date. And when I became Muslim, it was a great experience, because it was like I saw African Americans getting married. Like, we went to weddings on a regular. You know what I'm saying? And like the OG Muslim sisters, like they helped to groom me. In addition, of course, to my mother and my grandma, but they instilled in me that I was going to become married. I was going to become a wife. So like
hold on, let me ask you a question. Hold on, before you continue. So you said in Islam you guys don't date. You just get married.
Yeah. Yeah, like if a brother's interested, he's interested in you for the purpose of marriage. If he's not supposed to wait. You know how some people be like, yeah, my baby daddy gonna marry me one day. Like 8 years later. It's not like that. It's not like that. It's not like
So there's no courting or anything. There's no courting?
No, it's called like a sit down. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to sit down with either her father, her brother, and any places y'all go is supposed to be like you're supposed to be going in the company of another person.
Supervised.
And that's because like if you'll start to be feeling the brother, you'll get googly eyes, like you'll fall in love. You won't be asking him, where's your W-2s? How much money you make? You know what I'm saying? Like, so your wakil, your father, your brother is supposed to ask those important questions. You know what I'm saying? So that you're not just
so your brother or your father is the one he's speaking to, basically.
But like for me, like my dad is not Muslim. I'm from the Virgin Islands, so at the time it was like my imam. He's the one who was my
Okay.
That's beautiful.
You know what though? A while ago, a long time ago. Well, I should say in my mother's time. Excuse me. In my mother's time, that's what they used to do too. As older Caribbean people, that's how they did it too. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they did a little dating or whatever, courting or whatever. But then if you got serious, you wanted to go to the mother, father house. They speak to you and what do you got planned for my daughter and stuff like that. So I understand it. So you've been married since 19.
Yes. So I got a divorce eventually after college.
Oh my
I was married for. But I'm being honest. I'm being transparent.
you made this shit sound so.
Nice.
It was fun. Listen, it was not a bad marriage. It was just, I was very young. It was my very first relationship. Like,
I didn't even know Muslims get divorced.
We do. I'm being honest and transparent. I'm being vulnerable. Just like
I appreciate you, but
I'm not gonna do this for cap. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely, I appreciate.
You know,
I appreciate
but
that.
it was my very first relationship, and I wish that I had been more like had more support. Like I was when we was going through things, I didn't reach out to like people in my community and talk through it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just kind of kept a lot of stuff to myself. That I feel looking back, like because now I would like go back, like. Because he spoiled me, took care of me, like it was no problems. But it was my first relationship ever.
What I'm hearing right now is that you the one who messed that up. Is that what I'm
Yeah,
hearing?
just some real American Muslim stuff.
No, because I think we just kind of grew apart. Like he was on a very very spiritual path, and I was like more in my head, like thinking we're gonna go on dates and we're gonna go on trips. I was more like Cinderella fantasy world, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it was my first relationship ever, like ever.
Oh, this is the first man you ever even engaged with.
My first relationship. So I didn't know how to like really express and say the things I needed in my marriage, the things I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like it was my first. So it was like young couples need to have like mentors or supporters or family members so we can vent, talk to them, they can give us advice. I kept everything to myself. And it was 6 years. Like it kept me through college, so I wasn't out here in these streets like going to Miami. Like I think it protected me.
You know what it sounded like? It sounded like you was Muslim at heart, but you was Virgin Island at soul. And your heart was in the right place, but you was like, I want to go Miami, and this mother squad, this man telling me about staying in the house.
No, but for real, you have to find yourself because you have to find who you are, and it's all I'm saying is that now dating, because I never dated. Then after that, I had to then go and date, and it was like a brand.
So you dating now?
No, I don't want no. I'm good. No. Because dating's complicated. Oh Lord. No. Not right now, because Major, you don't understand. Now I'm grown, right? I have kids, and I am afraid. Same thing similar to you, like not similar, but like I can't be with a waste man. I can't be with a man that wants me to sell incense and turtles. Like
Incense and turtles.
I cannot. So it's a little harder for me to find.
A Caribbean Muslim is the funniest.
Yeah, it is. Doesn't ever seen that yet.
You gotta be.
Are you not going to sell the community paper on the corner? What are you talking about?
No.
So if you wanted to get married again, would you have to go through the mosque? Would you have to go through the mosque?
Hold on. So you
get married?
Hey, Oprah.
Oprah.
No. Wait.
Oprah and Ricky Lake.
No questions. Let me.
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry, you can't be Ricky Lake. Oprah and what's the girl name?
Gayle King.
The one that just took over Wendy Williams show.
Sherry Shepherd.
I don't know. Sherry something.
There you go. Oprah and Cheryl. There you go. Y'all pipe down a little bit.
Yeah.
You see, now y'all done made me feel. I lost my train of thought. Now I don't even know what I want to ask the sister. Go ahead, y'all go ahead and talk.
It's actually really difficult to get married. Like for me, a lot of my friends who are not married because you can't just necessarily go to the masjid. The masjid is not a dating site. You know what I'm saying? It's not the club. You're not supposed to go for Juma.
So you're not dating at all. So you're not dating at all right now.
No. Well, I say wallahi, I'm not dating. I'm not interested.
So all right. So because what you said earlier was that Muslims don't date.
Celibate life.
No, we don't date. It has to be a brother that if I see him and I'm interested, I'm gonna put my shot. I'm gonna shoot my shot like do another brother. I'm gonna shoot my shot. I'm gonna tell, like, if my sister, you know, has her husband, I'm gonna ask the husband or ask my friend to tell her husband that I like this brother Rashid. You know what I'm saying? Like, holla at him for me. And that's how it.
So how does it work with because Muslims have multiple wives, right?
Yes, that's what I want to know. It's a difference.
So it's not polygamy.
It's not poly. It's polygamy.
So what is it?
So first of all, yeah. So first of all,
it's the difference between poly and polygamy.
Big differences.
Okay, educate me, please.
All right, let me run through them real quick. First of all, Muslim woman doesn't have to work. We don't have to work. We don't have to pay not a one bill, right? Not to say that we don't, but in the Quran it doesn't say that we have to pay no bills. So in order to have 4 wives, you have to take care of 4 women. And even if you have 2 wives, you have to have 2 separate houses. We don't live in the same house with the co-wife. It's not going down.
Oh, it's not sister wife vibes.
No. We're not in the same house, and it has to be all equal. Like, you can't have me in the projects on 155th and in the house. I'm just.
Wait.
I know my religion. So I'm
absolutely.
A lot of young sisters become Muslim. Like, shout out to Philly and Newark, and they don't know. So what happens is brothers do take advantage of them. So you have to study your religion. Don't let anyone hit you with the okie joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, be my second wife, and you ain't here on SNAP benefits. That's a no-go.
Oh, man.
It's a no-go. But it's nice. No.
Wait.
So and when you look at it across the world, most Muslim men do not have 2 and 3 wives because it can lead you to the hellfire if you don't do it correctly. And like sister said, like Monday, Tuesday. Your day's Monday, Tuesday. You gotta have a schedule. So
okay, so it's kind of similar to Israelites.
I don't know what Israelites do. I just know these 3 minutes and 3 people. I don't have no idea. And I know what Israelites do. And I know they're similar. The same different. They know my religion, okay?
All right, all right, cool. So why? So let's get back to the topic. Why aren't you dating, and why is it a problem like today? Why is dating not an issue?
Okay, so I say for me, because like I said, it would have to be for me to be ready to be married, and at this particular time, I know that I'm not, because being a wife is very important. Like it's they say in Islam it's like half your deen. And right now I'm just like doing my own thing. Like I work for a production company. I have my own streetwear brand. And I have ambition. And I feel like I, as a wife, would have to pour more into my husband. And so it's like I'm not gonna be giving my husband like General Tso's chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm very much like cooking for him, catering to him. It's the family. That's what it is. So I know I'm not in that place right now. So I'm not even going to attempt to put the shot clock out there to get married right now. I'm just not there. When I do want to get there, I don't think it's not going to be hard for me. No shade. But I'm 5'11", I'm slim, like I'm very intelligent. It's not going to be difficult because I've been Muslim for a while. So when I'm ready to get married, I'll let you know. It's not going to. And another thing, you literally just get married. You say it 3 times. You just have a witness. You know, it's not like this big. And Muslim women, we also get dowries. You know what I'm saying? It could be 2.3. It could be some Bitcoins. It could be whatever you want it to be.
Wait a minute, because she's shaking her head a lot at the top here. She's shaking her head a lot. You what's going on? You study Islam or something? What's going on?
Honestly, so when I studied a lot of different religions because I was just I went on the journey to find what we're really religion about, because I'm Caribbean and my family is Pentecostal, and I just felt like there was a lot of things that I could question when it comes on to like Christianity. And so I figured the best way to question those things.
Let's not get into the religion war. Let's not get into
I'm not going to go into it. I'm just saying, I just studied a lot of other religions. That's all.
Islam, that's all. Let's not go deep into it, because your mom's
not going no further, but
I want to that gal, yeah. So you're not dating, sis, on the bottom. What's your name? I'm sorry.
Me? I'm A7.
What's your name?
Layla.
Okay. Layla. You said Layla?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so Goddess, you ain't dating either?
Oh, I am.
Oh. And you're not dating?
Probably no.
Okay, so we gonna get rid of you because you.
Y'all gonna get rid of us?
No, not all of you. Not all of you. We gonna get rid of her because she's still on a journey that she couldn't really find out, and then she's not dating on top of it. I'm joking.
All right.
I'm just joking, but you've been here the longest, so we gonna add somebody else, all right? But I appreciate you for tapping in, okay? So what's dating looking like in your eyes, guys?
I'm dating somebody, so we've been dating some months now, strong. So
exclusively.
I don't know what to tell you.
Exclusively, like you dating
absolutely exclusively, yeah. I mean, he can date some other people at this point, but we locked in.
Major, let me tell you, like, it's crazy because I will not be talking to a guy, like, for dating. I'll just be on some, like, because I'm buying a home, I want to hire a plumber or whatever, and it's being a Muslim guy, and he thinks I'm trying to talk to him, like, and want to talk to me. I got half of these Muslim men's dick pics in my phone. It's crazy.
What?
So it's not.
What did you? Wait. What you just said?
What I said was, I'm sorry.
Wait. I don't think I heard
you
correctly.
did
What you just said?
Hear me. People should know how to talk to people and what they want, right? If I say to you, I'm not dating, I'm not talking. Major's like, hold on. Major, hold on.
You said you got Islamic penis in your phone?
I do, but I had to erase it. I erased it. I don't ask this one. That's my point, because Muslims don't know how to properly date, and they get influenced by the way other people do it.
Wait, you got halal meat in your phone?
I don't have it anymore. Don't incriminate me.
So they be sending you halal meat in your phone?
Major, I thought it was a safe space. Is it a safe space or no?
Safe space,
all
but
right.
it's halal meat in your phone?
People, they be like, yo, let me send a picture. Am I blowing your... I'm just being honest, because people don't know how to date.
Chill. I want you to chill.
People
because you know why?
Don't know how to date, so they forward.
Listen.
Allow me.
I love your honesty and everything. I just want you to pipe down a little bit. You know why? Take it down a notch, because we saw what happened to Malcolm X. We don't want no
I'm good. I only fear Allah. I'm saying this for a reason.
Yeah, but we don't want. We want you here. You talk about allow me on the joint.
No, it's major. Listen, let me explain something. Because there'll be someone who this is what they did before, and then they take their shahada on Friday, and they still are doing this on Saturday. You understand? So if we don't talk about it and say that's not how you date a Muslim woman, this is how you date a Muslim woman. If you're interested in her, you talk to somebody that knows her, and you shoot your shot that way with manners and respect. Because it's
directly.
You don't do what I just said. You don't send pictures. We don't date. We don't talk to each other like that. Because everything that we do is recorded by the angels. So I'm saying it to not just be funny, but to warn people, because a lot of people are coming to our religion and they doing the same shit they did before. And they bringing it in to Islam. And if you want to talk to me and you bringing that slick stuff, because I'm from Harlem too, I said automatic block and delete, my brother. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm a Muslim woman. You have to talk to me with honor and respect. So it's an automatic block and delete. Huh?
That's facts. So let me ask you a question. So if a regular dude that was not of Islam,
we're not allowed to date non-Muslim guys at all. Period. End of story.
Shut down. But what if he what if he wants you that much that he's gonna turn to Islam?
Well, then tell me when you convert. I'll be there on Jummah to witness it.
Yo, goddess.
What's up?
Brothers is selling halal meat in the
I didn't say selling. I did not say selling.
I said sending.
Sending. All right.
You're hearing the wrong stuff, man. I said sending halal meat in the joint.
Hey.
That's
wild.
I'm about to, next time I'm in New York, I'm telling Aunt at the corner store, y'all dudes is out.
Because people live double lives. That's the thing, and it be sickening. Don't live a double life. Be solid all the way around. Don't be saying you want a Muslim woman and then be out in the hookah lounges and, you know what I'm saying, at the club at night. That's what I do not respect. Be solid. Because they be playing with the non-Muslim girls too. And non-Muslim girls will come and tell me, can I ask you a question?
Oh, yeah, I know they do that.
Exactly, that's wrong.
How you doing, sis?
I am doing fine, Major. Hi, everyone.
Much blessings to you. Happy 2024.
Thank you.
So, hold on, cause we gotta cool Layla down a little bit before we continue. Hold on, we gotta cool her down. She is spitting the tea right now. Chill. In the name of Allah, she's. So how you doing? What's your name, by the way?
Gloria.
Gloria?
Yes.
Gloria. Okay. How you doing, Gloria? How are you?
I'm doing great. 2024 has been really good so far.
Absolutely. So, are you single? You dating? What's going on?
I am single and looking to date.
Okay. How long you been out of a relationship?
6 months.
Everybody just getting out of something. What's going on? What's going on? The other lady that just left here, she was what, 6 months too, or 3 months or something like that. What's going on? What's the vibe here?
Well,
what's going on? Why everybody can't stick together?
Well, my story short, I was in a 5-year relationship. His fiance and looked past it, but I couldn't. So I had to do what was best for me and leave the relationship because he was not regretful of it. He still had that cocky attitude. And I was like, I could.
So I'm going to say this. In my experience, right? Mm-hmm. I'm just going to say this real quick. If you're in a relationship, right, and there's infidelity in the relationship, it's either two things that's going to happen out of that relationship. Yeah. It's either the person is going to understand that I don't want to lose this person and I'm going to chill and I'm not doing that no more, or you make a better cheater. Because if you, that's just the facts of the matter. It's either going to go either direction. And most of the time, it goes to being a better cheater. Because if I'm not going to say once a cheater, always a cheater, because that's not true in every scenario. However, if let's say, for example, you caught him cheating because he had, let's say, a text in his phone. He's no longer keeping them texts in his phone if he's still a cheater. What he's going to do is he might change the name to Chris instead of Christina. You understand what I'm saying? And he's going to start cheating in a different way. So, for me, I feel like it's either the person is going to value you to the point where they're going to be like, yo, you know what? I'm going to chill. I don't want to lose this person. I value this person. Or you're going to make yourself a better cheater and you're going to just continue to do what you do.
And he made himself a better cheater. Actually, he was
he wasn't a better cheater because you caught him again.
So what happened was his phone butt called me and I heard the girl's voice and I knew it wasn't his aunt or his mother. So he called me a half an hour later and I asked him, I said, where were you? And he lied and said, but I knew a woman instinct. So
I gotta ask you something though, because I gotta play devil's advocate with these
Absolutely.
situations. Do you think? Because you said you know it wasn't his sister or anybody in his family.
Yeah.
You said right. How did you know that?
The voice of the woman. When I heard him saying, she called his name and said, stop. And I was like, that's not his mother voice or his aunt voice. So I knew.
How you know that?
I knew. I felt it.
You know their voice that well?
Yeah, I've been with them for 5 years. I hang out, sleep over their house.
I just feel
so I know his mother's house.
The reason why I'm asking you this is because I don't, you already have lack of trust for him cheating. So I'm just saying, I'm just hoping that you didn't jump to a conclusion thinking, oh, it's got to be a girl he's messing with because I hear female voice.
Well, this was the first time he cheated, and his phone called me.
Oh, this is the first time that you caught him.
This is the first time, right? So he left the house. So I was supposed to go visit my sister in Georgia. He dropped me off at the airport because I'm in Chicago. And somehow my flight I missed the flight because they sent me an earlier time to come. When I got there, they had put it back and I didn't get that message. So I called him and asked him to come pick me up. Mm-hmm. So on the way home, he said, oh, I have to go back into Chicago so I can take my mother to work because the Sunday bus, how it run. So I said, well, I have everything in my bag. I can go over. And he said, no, still not thinking about it. And because I never had that thought he would cheat. He took me home and I said, okay. He said, well, I'm leaving to go back. I said, okay. Half an hour later, his phone called me. So I listening and I'm hearing the woman saying, oh, calling his name, stop that. And I said, but that's not his mother, it's not his sister.
Oh, he was
he was walking to her door.
Was he
I don't know. Yes. And
he was bullying?
Yeah, and I heard it. So he called me a half an hour later. Right. So he called me a half an hour later and I asked him, I said, where were you? And he started the conversation and I knew he was lying. And I already make up in my head because I am a one person I deal with. I don't, and he took 3 days before he came home. And when he came home, he started...
Let me ask, wait. So was it like a jovial stop that, like a playing around stop that, or was a stop that like don't put it there, stop that?
They were... Yes, and I heard it.
You heard moaning and everything?
I heard, Majah, I heard everything.
Where is man from?
Jamaica. That's why I don't want no more yardie. On with them. I want no more. And no disrespect to them, but where I am in my life, I don't want none of them. No.
I just knew you was going to say he was Trinidadian.
No. Not Trinidadian.
So Ayana asked the question. She said, but was he a good man other than that situation?
No, he was not emotionally, mentally, and spiritually supported.
So why did you give him a second chance then?
I never gave him a second chance. So he came home So wait now. He came home on the third day for us to talk, and he asked me if I can forgive him that he wanted to stay in the relationship. I said,
he confessed?
Yes, he confessed.
That's where he went wrong.
Majah. See this? What?
That's where he screwed up at. Come on, bro. What are you doing? He's a fool. So go ahead. All right. So he confessed and said he was.
But
stop that was really not stop that. Okay.
Right. So he didn't really take the responsibility. He put it off on the other woman and she said, well, since you're already caught, you might as well finish it. So at that point, he wasn't.
Wait, what?
That's what he said to me.
He told you that?
That's what he told me. She said. And I knew he was